Yo, what is up guys? It's a good day today. It's my birthday. This is Connor. It's my channel. I'm here to help you guys get the work you need to get done. Start spreading the love you got to give, right? Okay. And let's just jump into it, right? The title of this video, how to have faith in yourself. Faith has a lot of religious connotations, and religion has a lot of negative connotations, right? And I sort of want to get away from that off the bat and understand that if you don't believe in religion, you believe in something. You believe in something else. You may not know what you believe in. You may believe in nothing, and this is why you'll be having an existential crisis or stumbling across this video, right? You may not know what you believe in. You maybe haven't journaled or done enough introspection, right, to understand that, what you believe in. But I would hear me out first, because I have thought about this quite a bit recently and come to understand that maybe what you should believe in is reality and life. And I got a quite, easy abstraction to sort of start believing in. Because everyone knows about Christianity, the Bible, God, and faith. It's if you don't know those things, I don't know, read the Bible. Don't read the Bible. You can if you want. I'm here to tell you what to do. But, so, from how I understand it, the Bible, starting with that, the Bible would be your past. What you can learn from. And this is quite useful because you can imagine that this is a finite book. Everyone has a book that's died, and someone can look back on your life and see this book, your legacy. That's what you've left behind. It's your story. And it doesn't really matter where you are now, right? You can look at the chapters so far and learn from them, understand them, and understand the rest of the book is unwritten, and you have some control in that, depending on if you believe in willpower or not. It's probably a topic for a different video. Let's assume we do have willpower and the ability to change our self-image, which is what I think would be God in this abstraction of Christianity to this new life belief system that is meant to be productive, help you get the work done, start spreading love, right? And so if the present is God, you worship it, you value the present, you choose not to get distracted, you want to be able to, if you don't know about the flow state, I would highly recommend you look into it. Even a book like Deep Work, anything like that will help you understand, or Stealing Fire, a great one on consciousness and how these elite performers get into this present state. And this is a sort of worshipping, a understanding, a scientific method to still optimize your present experience, which is kind of a really cool thing if you think about it. And I think building social connections, having this presence when you're with someone and understanding them and communicating with them in other non-verbal ways with love, happiness, laughter. And then there's the work side where in the present there's these macro things I want to be able to build. I want to build systems that help people. I want to solve problems. And I think that's where I'm happiest. And this whole abstraction is based off my beliefs and my belief system. is because I'm happiest when I'm doing my best to optimize my health and providing value to other people through solving problems. Okay? I love it. And if you understand self-image, if you want to understand self-image, I would really recommend, like so many books really. Start with, I'm thinking Psycho-Cybernetics, The Will to Power, Thus Spoke Zarathustra. Those last two are Friedrich Nietzsche, and The Luck Factor is also a good one. All sort of understanding that if you can change how you view yourself, your behavior changes, and then people treat you differently, and it's a compounding effect. If you don't know what compounding is, look into compound interest. It's all over the investing culture and all of that, but there's so many other systems in place that benefit from this. And so if the present is your God, the superhuman thing is to be able to change your self-image, to be able to like change yourself. And if you can change yourself, you can change your experience. If you can change your experience, you can manifest things into the future, into the present moment, your future present moment. So your experience will transcend what you think is possible. Your self-image will, again, transform over time with failures or suffering, however you like to transform or learn. And faith. Faith is what we have in the future. Okay, like anything is possible. There's no man that is structurally different to me. At least science hasn't told me anyway yet. And I can choose to visualize and believe whatever I want. And faith is not a delusion, but it's a contentness in the present of knowing it's going to be okay, because I am this person that will have these things. And developing that faith is probably the hardest of a lot of these. Your self-image obviously comes first in the present. The learnings, if you don't learn from your past, if you don't read your own Bible, it's quite funny talking about it like that. Your Bible, your God, and your faith. I just thought it was just like came to my head today, on my birthday of all days. And yeah, so I've mentioned reading and stuff that you can do, and if you can't read, you probably can read. You're probably literate. Like most people are literate that are watching this video. And if you don't actively read, if you don't read daily, if you don't read weekly, if you don't read monthly, if you've never read a book, I challenge you right now, you go away from this video and you start convincing yourself you love reading. That you can read multiple books a year. That I will start reading this book tomorrow. Order some books on Amazon. It's that easy. I will forego a certain pleasure so I can afford this book. And the benefits from reading are like delayed. So you read a book, you read another book, you read another book, and you may not get the effect of the first book or start implementing behaviors of those books until like a year, 2 years. But it compounds. If you understand like non-linearities in life and feedback of systems, look into systems thinking. Like, this education is invaluable, especially at a young age, which I imagine most people are, is probably valuable at any age, right? But because of compounding and because of how compounding works, it's exponential. It will continue to compound, and you'll get most of the benefits later and later in your life. And you do this investment, this hard work, you start telling yourself these things about self-image, and it is probably the hardest thing initially. But so I've been in this position, I had to convince myself, I had like some limiting beliefs, probably like some of you, it's probably some excuses like some of you, it's like, oh no, I'm not a big reader, you know, I don't really read, I only read one book, and you're like borderline proud of it, or because you're in your place now and you haven't read. But being a humble, lifelong student of life, and going back to the God thing, worshipping like your life, your finite time, and reminding yourself that that's the case can be helpful too. And yeah, I think there's been a lot of things here. I also got a big announcement, okay? If you go into the link in the description, the link tree, or my bio, or wherever, you'll see a link. You click on this, I am offering a free one-to-one call. You fill out a Google form, it says free chat with Connor Forsyth. Fill it out, and I'll take a look, and we can try and organize a call, like a 15-minute call, and I will then be offering mentorships and coaching. I will help people with their life in a multi-faceted way. Like, I will try and help people. I'll try and help you. And if there's ever been a call to action, this is yours. All right? So remember, we got a lot of work to do, guys. A lot of love to give. It's been me to you, my birthday. Hit subscribe, give me a follow, share this around, please, because it will help someone. I hope this just helps at least one person. Okay? And remember, like, I'm here. I'm here if you need me. Not going anywhere anytime soon. Peace. Much love.